No, only you.
Y'all messing me up.
There when I need it.
All right.
I knew
Yeah,
it,
for
but
sure.
y'all messing me
This
up.
song is for you.
Y'all are stupid.
God.
It's action, man.
Hey, guys.
Listen, we were in a singing spirit
Right.
before the show came in.
And y'all just left me hanging like, y'all know I don't know the words.
Right. I couldn't roll with you in wrong. You know, I don't do it wrong.
Well, we was doing the whole ensemble before this thing just started.
Yeah,
It was
Now
horrible.
Oh, it was horrible?
Only you.
It was horrible, guys.
There when I needed a friend. You stood with me through thick and thin.
Yeah,
This song is for you. Filled with gratitude and love.
I ain't gonna do this shit on real camera. This was before the cameras was on.
I might try it.
Bless you. You make me feel brand new. But God bless me with you. Make me feel brand new.
Hey, I know y'all singing with that. Y'all
Right.
got to be singing with us, man. Is that how y'all feel?
Listen,
That's how y'all feel it. That's how you feel today.
Listen, I feel brand new.
Man.
Talking about this money.
What?
Right.
Hey,
The bag,
okay.
the bag
I'm
make
not.
you feel
I'm
like
not
that.
even finna waste no time today, y'all. I'm excited. I'm knocking
let's
microphones
go.
and shit. All right, so welcome everybody. Look at this. I'm excited. Welcome everybody to the That's How You Feel show. Y'all already know who I am. I'm Chucky Love, and of course, this show is brought to y'all by Superstar Products. CSL TV.
Yeah.
Put all this together. And Media Vision Entertainment.
Entertainment.
Media vision.
Of course, y'all know Chucky Love still don't got a tooth, but we gonna talk about that in a minute. Comedian, make movies from time to time, you know.
You may or may not have seen, but
Probably.
he's in them.
But now I'm in them.
But you in them.
I'm in them now.
In them credits.
And,
That
and that's all that counts.
I am
And my IMDb popping. My IMD is popping.
Let's go.
Next thing you know, though, we got to get to these ladies, man. We have the ever so beautiful and classy Miss K. McCole.
I'm her.
Miss Diva Extraordinaire, man. She is an author, a public speaker, a writer. And I mean, she gives me great advice all the time, and she sends me beautiful Bible scriptures and gospel songs to listen to help get my soul right. So thank you for that.
I love you, brother.
Absolutely.
Hey, Graham.
And to keep A grand. And to keep it in the vein of the ladies, we also have Miss Shay Speaks Life and Love.
Yes, she does.
As you see what she got in front of her, that beautiful Shea butter.
Oh, y'all see?
Give her the chakras.
Ooh, we gonna talk about
Yeah,
that
yeah, we
today.
talk
Talk about it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, if you ever need your life told about yourself and a little bit of better understanding of who you are, what you're doing on this planet, hit her up. She'll let you know. She'll pull some cards out and tell you some stuff that'll change your whole life.
Whole life.
Damn sure will.
I know. Last but not least, we got the super cool baby Jesus. We all know him as everything too funny, but of course we know ain't nothing funny at all. He ain't
funny.
playing.
Yeah, I just put the tool up. Play with me.
Okay, all right. So,
Cuff your chick before I stuff your chick. You feel me?
hey man, I love that. So, anyway, we make That's How You Feel this show. We are a bi-weekly podcast where we like to talk about how we feel about whatever's going on. And this week's topic is securing the bag in 2020.
The bag.
It's about that money.
That moolah.
And that bread play, boy.
Man, I tell you like this, man, this is going to be a great episode, man. We got a lot of guests today. We got an artist in this thing.
Whoop.
I'm excited because we'll have a really good opportunity to explain to you guys what it means to have your money right and securing the bag in the midst of all this crazy and this chaos. So I'm not going to waste no time. Let's just get right on to it. Shay, go ahead and break that news out for us.
Shay Speaks News.
Shay Speaks News.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Hey guys, welcome to the Shay
Speaks News, and this broadcast is brought to you by the Trump administration.
Trump.
Look, y'all, hey, that's y'all president. What are you talking
My
about?
president is black. My Lambo's blue. That was wrong, huh? See, I don't know none of them words.
Hey,
President Orange.
president.
My president is
black.
orange.
So, guys, yeah, jumping on into it, we, of course, are talking about securing the bag this week. So, lately, of course, in the news, if you have not heard, Donald J. Trump, your favorite president, has put an executive order in place, guys, for the unemployment. Unemployment.
Man.
What he gonna do about it?
Man, he said, y'all don't even need that much. What are you talking about? Y'all
It's-
need
it's crazy.
600? Y'all need
Well, they
700.
listen. For those people who are on this minimum wage thing with this, listen, I'm sure they'll be happy for the foe. Cause that $129.95 that they getting, I'm sure, cause
Look.
that's barely minimum wage regular. So I'm sorry, I would think that.
Yeah, take it from somebody who's
good.
been
No, he better say
from
something about
said
unemployment.
You know I'm gonna say something about unemployment.
Speaking of unemployment, I'm still waiting.
I am still waiting. Let me tell you
I've
something.
been waiting.
Georgia
I've been
D.
waiting before COVID. For my unemployment.
Whoa, look, now let me tell you something, okay? Now I've been waiting. I've been
mad at
certified since May 3rd. They processed me since June 3rd. And what this is now, middle of August.
I mean, you finna have rats. They gonna
Well,
see you
yes,
some rats.
I will have racks. Get at me. Don't get at me. Don't get at me. But I absolutely am. Yeah, I want it. It's crazy. It got me out here looking crazy. Like I don't know what I'm doing with my life and stuff. I
Yes,
need to
that's
get
why
my
he can't get
fixed. I
that
need my
tooth
bar.
fixed. He waiting on that
Right.
money.
Waiting on that money, Trump. What is y'all
What y'all doing, man? Y'all know I don't really pull this out like this.
You're gonna get your money
You
checked.
know I don't pull this out
Just
like
relax.
this. I need it.
You're gonna get your money.
I'm looking
Get
at
your
all the
tooth.
cameras. Y'all catch this? I need this. ASAP, okay?
I'm tired of being out here.
ASAP Rocky.
How I'm supposed to be a playboy and look like I'm the playboy.
Playboy.
I'm supposed to be like, and I can't smile. Get my unemployment money.
Trump
But
know
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
jugging. You know
He
y'all
dropped
jugging
it from
and shit.
6. Well, it was 6. The
600.
Democrats.
Well, actually,
have
it went
always
away
been
as
6.
of the 25th, if
Right,
I'm not
right.
mistaken.
So we ain't even had
So
it.
that it's not even been out. So I'm sorry,
Right.
but I'm sure
Thank you,
everybody
Gay.
will be happy.
Thank
for
you.
the
At least he get
Thank you for pointing that
But
out.
it's leaving about 28 million Americans waiting for that extra money, though. Actually.
Yeah.
They
When,
wait.
when
But
they
it
gonna
coulda
be
not
waiting on
been
it? When
getting
is
that.
it going back in effect?
I don't even know.
So that's
That's the
interesting.
question.
So,
when is the 400 coming?
well, right. So
'Cause
what they
these
said.
people want
They
to know.
waiting.
They want to know.
Right, so they have until mid-September to actually come to a final decision about it.
So it ain't even coming back.
Well, they have until then so we could be without unemployment or that additional 400 until the middle of September when the Democrats are forced to actually, or when they are actually meant or forced to, let us know when we can get our money. Like,
Well, the problem with that is meaning that it's going to start in September.
No, we gotta
So
wait.
for the rest, that's not really that bad because mid-September is just a couple of
no,
weeks.
you say that because you got money. That's a long time.
Did you
but
show her the
don't
tooth?
got it.
I don't think she's seen the tooth.
You see what I'm saying?
You said, look,
You think I can
let's
wait?
show her the
Hey,
tooth,
I'm
man.
down to put you down for a loan, but as soon as the government give you that one,
I'm eating carrots again.
listen, I'm just saying. But I'm just saying that because the question for me would be, if that is the case, are you going to retroactively give those people who missed that money
Yeah.
since that cutoff?
Don't worry, all of you on your little jugs, you're gonna get your backup
Oh, your little
payments. You're gonna get your backup
My
check
question is
for
where is that
15
other part of that
bands
stimulus?
and give
Where's
your
the second
cousins
stimulus?
5.
That's
They
what I
ain't
wanna
said
know.
nothing about
What
that.
a second stimulus?
That's a whole.
Bump the $400. Where is the second stimulus?
Right.
Hey,
So I mean,
You're gonna get 15. You're gonna give your homie 5 of it, and you're gonna go get you a car. So leave me alone,
you
please.
don't have to worry about getting kicked out of your house.
Right.
I
Y'all know
extended it.
Jay Trump, y'all. Yeah, he's one of the best, right? I think, though, honestly,
He
the
definitely is one of
unemployment.
the worst to ever do it.
But you know what, though?
He the
And,
best
and I
at the
will
work.
speak to this later because I actually think, from hindsight, actually looking at what's happening for us as Black people during this time,
Getting the
even
money.
though it seems bad, but we actually doing pretty good with securing the
I
bad,
know a
actually.
lot of people
So,
getting
I mean,
a lot
I'm
of money
a,
right
Look,
now.
I'm with you.
Look, I
People getting a lot of money right
we
now.
kind of doing
Me
okay.
and my godmother, I swear, we've talked about this, and I said this when this Corona thing first started, and that was the playing field is leveling in
Right,
2020.
exactly.
If you was trying to get up, I'm telling, it's leveling.
Okay,
Listen,
look,
I'm feeling like Sierra right now. Level
Okay.
up, level up,
Level up.
level up,
See?
level up.
Okay.
I'm
So
feeling like
actually,
that,
and
legit.
two, speaking, well, Chuck, you said it is affecting you directly with unemployment rates, though, actually up north has about the highest percentage right about now, 17%. In New York, Massachusetts, Illinois, between 14 and 17%. We're down here in Georgia, we just at like 7.6.
Well,
I just think that's
we
because a
open.
lot of people, honestly, aren't really applying for the benefits because they don't really know what to do. Because I
Right,
know people
right.
that are like they're actually even paying out way more. Like people that I've talked to here that are getting, they
Who
get
paying
like
out way more?
129 in New York. Like
Yeah.
New York,
Oh, okay.
Oh, right, like in
the
Cali. They
bad.
weekly without the what's the name?
Right.
It's almost $400.
Oh, so they getting
$400. So like you're definitely getting
Right. So they getting a band. They
grand.
getting
Right
band
at
a week.
for a week.
Yeah.
So
But I mean,
So they getting 4 instead of everybody getting
but,
that 3.
but it's high up there, the
instead
percent.
of 2.
yeah, but they can't get kicked out right now. So who's really paying rent? I'm just saying.
Okay.
A lot of people aren't. That's why they leaving. So people
Oh.
in New York and in LA, they have been on a mass exodus, man, because people aren't really able to afford it, or they not with the situation. They can't go back to work. So it's definitely interesting. I think people need to be much more mindful of their financial. We gonna get into that. We gonna get into that.
Yeah, we definitely going to get into it.
yeah.
Guys, next on the news, as you all have heard, if you haven't,
Oh, I
Joe Biden has his lovely vice president on the ticket, one of the first black
Right. Oh,
African American
Yeah.
woman on the
Yep.
ticket for
They
VP,
actually made it
vice
to the-
president.
Miss
So
Shirley Chisholm, but when it goes back, she was going for actual president, so she's doing good.
and yeah,
She was actually going for president, Miss Shirley Chisholm, but
Right.
yeah,
Right.
I thought you was finna say
Kamala Harris.
Condoleezza Rice.
I was promised I was
About to say Condoleezza Rice.
I promise. I
Condoleezza,
promise.
right.
No, but I'm just saying Miss Kamala Harris.
Condoleezza
she's
Harris.
literally made it on the ticket. So
Yeah.
it's awesome. So
I mean-
we had a black president.
Yep.
And it looks like if everybody do their part,
Hey,
have us a black vice president.
hey, but
And
I
then
also
Joe Biden.
heard
and she'll be
though.
a female.
But is this
But
what
she's-
we really
but-
want, though?
But I heard though when she does come back into
Considering
if she
what
does,
we got, hell to the year.
man, they going back to
don't
Bill
know.
Clinton.
I don't
time.
know, right?
That what I
Say
heard.
that one more time.
Man, she get in. Everybody going to jail. Everybody going back
Man,
to
them
jail.
the two most lockingest black people
wow.
of all time.
Facts.
And now we got them as a 1-2 punch combo.
Facts. Y'all going back to
Well,
the Bill
Meanwhile,
Clinton administration.
meanwhile,
I don't
Trump
know
getting
because
people
I ain't
out
go to
of
jail under Clinton, so I don't know. They don't really apply.
But look though,
I'm sorry.
But that's a
Doesn't
spin
apply.
move. Trump getting people out of jail.
Because you was in middle
He
school.
getting people money.
You was in middle school. That's why you ain't go to
He
jail.
closing up borders.
I ain't go to jail otherwise.
Think about all the money that everyone's been able to make lately. Granted, he closed borders up, but I mean, as Americans, what country can we go to right now? So borders are closed all around the world. So that ain't the
To
biggest
us.
to us,
us.
right? But
Right.
but if we just letting everybody all in willy nilly, doing whatever they want to do.
Well, go
Honey,
and put your MAGA hat on, man.
everybody-
Put your MAGA on, brother.
Listen, this is how
They
I
took
feel.
our job.
I'm not
They
voting.
took our
I'm not
job.
voting
This
for
is
him.
how
I'm
I
just saying,
feel
man.
as far as about the immigration situation. This is my own personal opinion, but this is how I feel. You cannot make the American dream seem so attainable and so what you want to have, and then you have a problem when people are chasing that we are not taking advantage of.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's for Americans. If you ain't
No,
American, then it don't matter.
no. The American dream.
It's for Americans.
No. It may have come out for Americans, but the truth of America is not taking advantage
got
of it.
to
And
be-
so because of
Then
that,
it's a universal
you can't
dream.
be mad. You cannot be mad that other people also
You see what I'm
want
saying?
to be a part of
It's a
the
universal
American
dream.
dream, because American dream is for people who live in America. Hence why they are trying to come here so that they can be a part of that. I'm just saying, you can say whatever you want about a lot of the people, and we'll just be honest. Those people that are coming over the borders are normally of Spanish descent.
They not leaving.
We can't even live together. They will live 15 people together in order to
that's
go
true.
buy
They
homes.
don't want the Somalian dream. They don't want the Somalian dream.
They don't want the Somalian
want the
dream. They don't
American
want the,
dream.
they
Somalian
want the
dream is
American
food.
dream.
Right. That's why
I want to eat tonight.
I want to be American.
Y'all look, cut it out.
I'm going to sign up for 90 Day Fiance and catch me one of
Oh,
them.
I cannot, because I'm so
That's
on
how you
that
do
right
it.
now.
Look,
I
I'll
can't.
be on
like
it.
when
The baby
look,
love.
look, we
baby love.
digress. You digress.
I'm sorry.
Let's bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
My mama got me. I'm like, man,
You
what
must-
is this?
So
But anyway,
And
You
I'm
must pay the
mad.
bridal fee.
It is-
The bridal fee is 10,000,
Right.
and you must
Baby
buy
love.
groceries.
Come on, baby love.
I watched that episode. And that
That's
video,
the one that's
when he did the
Muslim.
video, he was a
He's
rapper
so-
out there.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that was fun. Okay, look. Anyway,
Okay,
we
go back
we
to-
tripping, man.
This is
So
for
look,
Baby
though, we're
Lisa.
gonna bring it back.
Yeah. Let's go to some great.
So look. One story here that I looked into. Derek Grace the second, right? Derek Grace the second a dope entrepreneur. Dope,
Corey,
right?
this was in one of his classes this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
pretty dope, man.
Dope.
I was actually I came upon him a few years ago on YouTube. He was making videos, right, with his kids, and he'd all be in the car, and
With all them tattoos
with
on
all
his
the
face.
tattoos on his face. You would never know if it's on mute. You'll pass right by him. Like, what the hell?
Book by a couple.
If you judging a book by its cover, you will miss out on some great information
Absolutely.
that Derek Grace II has for you. He is an author, a motivational speaker. He actually came out with a board game, guys. Like, yeah,
He have a
And he
board
got
game.
board
He got
game.
a curriculum.
He got robots.
yeah, he got.
He
He got about
doing
3
it.
books. He got the
Right.
post-Trump pack. He got a whole.
We
got a
need to
whole
get him
curriculum.
like that's who
Right.
you know what I mean, like for real. So any of those
Yeah.
those items that you have, Derek Grace, if you happen to watch this, buddy,
Right.
let's figure out some way that we can get that out to the people. You know, we are
Actually, you can
definitely-
we do have a relationship with Blue Pill. Am I speaking right?
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fam.
Because he
Blue is
actually,
fam. Yeah, they all
he
kick
actually
it.
sent him a message for me, and I
Yeah,
spoke.
yeah.
So like,
Oh, really?
he's
Yeah, they all fam. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, for
when
sure.
we did the Christmas
Look.
episode.
So Derek Grace II,
Bet.
definitely. If you do catch this, man, for sure, we would love to speak with you, for sure. And Forbes apparently thinks that you're doing quite well in securing the bag in
Right.
2020,
Ching, ching.
ranking in 1.5 million a month,
Right.
not a year, a month. Doing it,
it up
okay?
for our brother.
Securing the bag in a big way. So shout out to Derek Grace. II, you are doing some amazing things. Continue doing your work.
Absolutely.
Because we are looking, we paying attention. You know what I'm saying? So for sure.
Definitely counts.
Yeah.
And what I like about that, before you go to the last one, like because I like not only he has all the tattoos on his face, and you would have never noticed him. You know, he's always talking about guns and all. You would have just took him as a typical hood dude. You know what I mean? Until he start opening his mouth, and there's such a paradigm shifting that people aren't recognizing, or at least are starting to, that we as black people, millennials, we look different. We carry on. We come from different places and walks of life, but you cannot discredit what we know and what we standing for and what we about. We getting this money.
Millennials, I think.
I mean, this
Yeah,
episode is so
I don't know.
dope, and I'm just saying,
Millennials?
yeah, we millennials.
Nah, bro, you
Y'all
a little
goofy.
older.
I'ma
You a little
tell
too
you.
old
I was
for
born
that.
in '84. That's the very end. I'm an older millennial. I think it started like 82, 83, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
I don't be
don't
quick
know.
to. I'm not quick to be like, well, I just want to be a millennial.
I ain't
It's
know
just
that-
what I knew the label was.
We Generation X.
Yeah, I thought
Generation X, shout it.
Why is that?
No, I'm just saying. Like,
Millennials are
in the-
Generation Y.
Yeah.
I thought
You-
millennials is like our kids, not
Right,
that's
no.
are like teenagers, like
Right.
older
Maybe I'm
teenagers.
Why is the generation after us?
Well, look,
I mean,
man.
hold
But
on.
anyway,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Anyway,
got the
look,
millennials.
man, look. Okay.
Shit.
Last but not least, in sports, guys.
sports.
In sports.
Sports.
Oh, do you? Yeah, sports. Patrick Mahomes, quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, very young, 24 years of age, I believe. He's
Sounds
doing.
like Kermit the Frog.
When he talk, when he talk.
He does sound a little bit like it, but hey, he's securing that bag in 2020. I don't give a damn. He is
Listen,
securing the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggest contract in history.
Biggest contract, 477 mil, but it's over a 10-year period with guaranteed 68 though with signing.
Yeah.
Not bad.
24, it still sound like some money to me.
And then also he's one of the youngest part owners of the Kansas City Royals baseball team.
All right now.
So he is
I think his
securing the
dad played
bag.
baseball
All right,
too.
Mr.
so that's
Mahomes.
Securing the bag, man. And guys, this will do it here for Shay Speaks News, and it was brought to you by Superstar.
Yeah.
We'll go to the commercial break. We'll be back after this.
Superstar.
Joining us here at the RV show out at the Cobb Galleria. We had an extraordinary time. We had a lot of different individuals who came to us with their pains and that they've been dealing with for years. And we actually been able to stop it in a matter of seconds.
I couldn't do that before. You see this? I couldn't do that either. And the pain is desiccated down. I can now move my shoulder, move my neck. I love this stuff.
Hi, my name's Kathy. I'm from Marietta. Yeah, I have osteoarthritis. Tried it on my neck and my neck's feeling better. Tried it on my hand and I can actually move my hand without a lot of pain, which is the first time in quite some time that I've been able to even do that. So yeah, this is great. I'm definitely going home with a bottle.
Hey, right, and we are back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so we're about to get this show underway. So, securing a bag in 2020. I can honestly say I'm securing a bag in 2020.
So tell us how you feel about it.
How I feel about it is, I think, again, it's leveling the playing field. I really think that it's been a great time for me to get some streams of income going. As I was saying on our last show, I was looking to try to get 6. So far, I'm up to 4. And really, I have 6. They're just not self-sustaining yet. So
Mention them.
the hope. Oh, let's mention them. Sure. Okay. So we have, of course, the K McCole brand as a whole. We have Rep Your Hood brand that I have with my children. We have the Trendsetting Taste blog and Trendsetting Taste, the catering business. We also have Business in Bay. And we also have books,
Merch.
merch. You can get it. You can
Yeah. What about that?
get it.
What's this
Okay,
book about?
so I'm gonna talk about this one first because this one, this book is about undergarments. So I address everybody meaning everybody type.
She even got me in this nice little
Listen.
giddy up today.
Yeah. So listen, we sleep on how our undergarments and everything should be. It's very important that your clothes fit properly so that you don't have the dense dimples. Listen, it's all camouflage until you get naked. Nobody should be able to know if there is a flaw. And that's not saying that you should not embrace it. It's just saying, what do you really want to put out there? That's my own opinion. Listen, I know everybody don't like it to be tight and right all the time. Somebody like it loose as a goose. That's just not me. So that's what this book will help you with. Everything from bras to socks, shapewear, bralettes, everything. Now, this book, Learning to Love Myself Unapologetically. Let me tell you, this is a book that everybody should get. Don't get me wrong. Everybody definitely needs this one, especially if you are a woman who does not know how to dress your body. But this one, before anything, you have to truly fall in love with yourself. And so what this book is about is literally learning to love the hell. Yeah, I said it. The hell, the good, bad, and the ugly of yourself so that you will stop shortcutting, discounting who you are. Stop trying to be societally accepted and accept yourself. And then finally do like Lil Duval say and live your best life unapologetically. Listen, they're both on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. If you know me, or you can inbox me at DK McCole on any of my social media platforms. Listen, the books are priced to sell. Why? And I keep telling people this. They're like, girl, I can't believe you have such great information. Why do you have? Because I want you to have the knowledge. I want you to have the knowledge, because guess what? That's the one thing nobody can never take from you. What you know, they can never take.
Okay.
So that's why I'm definitely excited about this episode. How I feel about it is I feel like we need to be the owners. I thank God that the playing field is now leveled, because now we can go from being at the back of the line and trying to see if we can come to the front of the bus to saying, no, nigga, I own the bus.
Right.
Facts. Okay, Cousin Kev, how you feeling?
I'm feeling magnificent.
Magnificent.
Because when you can't change your situation, change your perspective.
Ooh, messy.
That's right.
I like it.
But,
How you feel, man?
I feel like this is a great episode for us to be having. Securing the bag in 2020. It's so many different ways. There's so many things going on. It's the greatest exchange of wealth in history.
Absolutely.
And this is not the time to miss out. Like, like you say, ownership, manufacture, distributor. You know what I mean? Like things like this, what we doing right now with Rod Media Vision and everything, you know, all the guests that we pulling in.
It's black excellence.
Yeah, black excellence.
Absolutely.
This is
At
the
its
year for it.
finest.
It is.
So I just feel like it's just a great time, man. There's so much information that we just need to be tapping in on. As far as credit,
Absolutely.
getting your S corps together. You know, if you're getting it out the mud, get it out the mud right now. Like whatever it is, you need to be
Get
doing
it
it
out
right
the mud,
now.
wash it off.
Cultivate whatever you got going on, or what you and your kids are good at. Your kids are good at. Cultivate what they got going on. Start monetizing that. You know what I'm saying?
That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of all of that. I don't, that's how I feel.
That's how you feel. What about you,
how you
Shay?
feel?
How you feeling?
Hey man, I'm feeling lovely. This is a great show. I'm just excited to get to it. How I feel about securing the bag in 2020. I'm on the right path. I'm making some things happen. Collabing with some people, right? Doing some things.
Absolutely.
I also have my own products that are coming out, which here we go. Got the shea butter.
Shea
butter, baby.
I've been telling y'all it's smooth to death.
Hey.
Leaving lotion on
Hey.
your pillow.
Like just like that, leaving lotion on it. So, and also I do have I have some other products that are coming out also. All of my products are spiritually infused. All right.
Okay.
So it's not just you just getting any type of products. You should actually have a difference in your life. And I will want those testimonials and to follow back up with me. I also have bracelets. This is going to be of the universe. This is the planets here. I make these as well. And so just securing the bag for me, I'm just interested. Money is energy to me. That's energy, straight energy, currency. So it's really how you think, your positive affirmations and things that you tell yourself and speak to yourself, you bring to you in manifestation. So I'm looking forward to it. Chuck, how you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling all over the place.
As usual.
But primarily good and great, man. I'm always high vibrational, so no matter what, it's good. So I think the way I feel about money, I like to try to think of it as an abstract thing. I think we've learned at this point, if you may have read Rich Dad, Poor Dad or something like that, that money isn't even really real. I think we've all kind of got caught up in the idea of having cash or something in our pockets or something that we can, but it's really numbers. It's digital. It's almost anything.
Everything around me.
So when you start looking at life like that or looking at money like that, you can start trying to understand there's a lot of different ways we can go about getting it. So what I'm excited about this show today is because we'll end up having people on here who will talk to us about the different facets of money. We got a hustler on this thing. We have a financial advisor who will talk to us about, credit management, wealth management, building, legacy development. Like that's what it's about.
Absolutely.
I don't have it all that I want right now, but I'm working on it.
Right.
And the things that I've done right now and doing are all of my creation. And like Kay said, we want to create multiple streams of income. The average millionaire has at least 7 sources of income. So that's real estate, the stock market, actual 9 to 5 if you have that, some sort of entrepreneurship, some sort of product. If you're selling books, if you've got some jewelry, if you have some sort of services. I know one thing that I've seen more than anything else is people pick up services.
Absolutely.
It's so many dudes now who hanging up your TV. Well, I got your TV services for you. You know what I mean? Like,
Listen, Springside Solutions do that too.
absolutely, yeah, absolutely. So this is definitely
on
brought
deck.
a time out for everybody to get the hustler spirit, figured out what it is that they want to do to earn an income. I know that's what it is for me. That's what my focus is right now. And yes, I'm waiting on unemployment, but if this is what I'm doing right now without it, and it's kind of bad that I'm even expecting it, and it's people like me, 40 other million, who's kind of like, yeah, we need that unemployment money, man, or we can't do nothing and live. So if we're
People,
making,
I will say, are reinvesting it though. You see what I'm saying? Like
Well,
it's
yeah,
not
well,
just
that's
you
the
just
good
waiting
thing.
on it to live.
but the thing is, so like if people are getting an additional 600 or whatever a month now, or they're living better now on unemployment than they were when they were actually working and getting paid, what does that say about this entire economic system that we're up under, right?
Yeah, it's just
Hello.
because it's the end of it. They just like trying to give you out a little something. It's
There you
like,
go.
man, but
You
this your
better
last
get it. This
lifeline
your-
right
you
here.
better
You
get
better
it.
do something
Right.
with it. Don't just go get that Hellcat.
Exactly.
Don't just don't
right.
get the
Do
Hellcat.
not get that Hellcat.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, all right, so that's great, man. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we have
Our first guest.
our first guest,
Yeah.
man, on the show.
Yeah.
Mrs. Tisinda Moody. She is a credit management specialist, financial advisor. She is the
CEO
CEO.
of Breaking Chains Financial.
Okay.
Cause she's breaking
She's
generational curses.
yeah.
Come on
So
now.
Tisinda Moody, are you there?
I am, and thank you guys for the wonderful introduction.
Hey,
Hey,
thank
Miss
you. Welcome
Moody.
to the show.
Welcome.
Peace, love, and light, sister.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, nice to meet you. How are you feeling today in general? Just how you feeling, Miss Moody?
I am very excited. I was listening to you all prior to being introduced to the show, and I loved everything that you all were saying. Everyone took a turn and said how they felt, and I thought it was wonderful. What I did get though is that people are doing good financially, which is important to me because that's what I specialize in. But also to know that this opportunity is a time to take what we can and then maximize. And I see that you all are doing that. So I'm feeling good about that. Just to hear that makes me feel great.
We
Aw,
appreciate it. We
that
appreciate it.
that sounds good. So for those who don't really know who you are, though, we try to give you a good little introduction. Tell us who Miss Moody is.
Well, I personally am, I've always been a person that always looked out and wanted our people to be in a better place. I was born and raised in Miami, Florida, and I was living in housing projects. So coming from there, even being there, I kind of knew that there were better things out there to do. I just didn't have the resources. I didn't understand how to do it. And then once that opportunity presented itself, I took my opportunity and ran with it. I ended up coming to Georgia, and everything else, the rest is history. I've learned a lot while being here. And my thing is what I've learned and gathered, I want to go back and grab my people, which is the reason why I named my business Breaking Chains Financial Group, because we definitely have to break those chains. And I want to be that vessel. So if that's me, then by all means, I'm here for it.
Awesome. That was actually one of the questions.
Yeah, she went into it.
Yeah, so that's great. So you.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
You
That's the
look,
next question.
get
So
ahead.
tap
We
in.
like it. You in the spirit.
Yeah, yeah, we definitely, was going to know what inspired you and how did you get started. So how did you get started, or how did you know financial management was the path in which you wanted to go, or to help people go in service?
Well, actually, initially, I didn't know. I was doing other things prior to becoming the financial and business strategist. What I was doing first was event planning, because I love people. So I like to get people in good places and make sure people are happy and having a good time. So I put together good events, weddings, birthdays, even the ones that's not so happy, funerals and different things like that. So that was something that I liked. But what I realized is that when I wanted to get more items and more things to add on to my business, when I went to try and apply for stuff, I just wasn't able to get it. And I was trying to figure out, well, dang, what can I do to fix this? And so I started working on my own credit. I became my first customer. I didn't know I was my customer at the time, but I knew that I had to do something. So I started working on my credit, started educating myself. And at that point, I was working at the post office. So we had a lot of time. I was a mail carrier, so I was out delivering mail. So in that 8-hour time, I used that time to listen to podcasts like yours. And I listened to YouTube and different channels just to educate myself on what I need to do. I've never been to school for financial services. This is something I've learned over time. I went to seminars, conferences, and when I started doing it and I realized the changes that it did for not only my life, my friends around me, I was reaching out to them too. And man, this thing just took off. And I was like, hey, I can make this into a business and help my friends and family and people, and then leave the post office. I gave the post office 1 year, and I was out.
That's when you know you're working in your gift.
Yes, this is it. This is it. This is the best thing that I've ever, if anyone were to ask me what am I proud of the most, outside of being married, outside of being a mom, definitely being a business owner to a business that helps so many other people start their businesses and change their lives, or even if they don't want to start a business, just to get their finances together. And I know for us, it's harder because we've had we've been held down, and we've been in positions where we didn't have that upper hand. So I want to be that change I want to see. And so Breaking Chains was born.
Absolutely.
Yay. Look, yeah. So let me ask you this, Tisinda. What are you doing right now this year to securing the bag in 2020?
Oh my goodness. 2020 for me. Prior to 2020, I was like, 2020 is going to be the year of perfect vision and this, that, and the other. And guess what? It actually was, but not the way I thought it was going to be. I've learned so much this year. When the pandemic hit, I was like, well, first of all, what is a pandemic? Because I really wasn't sure. I know the epidemic. So I was like, okay, what is happening? And so back to me being me, I'm educating myself, trying to figure out what's happening. But in the process of all of it, I'm realizing the hate is real. All the stuff that I felt like, well, maybe we were over, exaggerating some of the stuff. Maybe it's not that bad. The little things I was holding on to, oh, geez, that is gone. I realized that this situation is a big situation, a lot bigger than what I thought. When you all were speaking about the millennials, I learned a whole lot, too, because we felt like, this generation was they don't do this and they don't do that. And this generation changed the world. So I've learned that too. This year has really opened up my eyes. Securing the bag, I was a little afraid because I wasn't sure which direction my business was going to go due to the pandemic, but it actually helped other people realize the importance of getting your finances in order.
Facts.
We always talked about a rainy day, but this is the rainy day. Now, what do you do?
No, it's
My
a
job
storm.
is really actually-
Right.
And that's a good point. So why do you think it's so important? It almost sounds like a mundane question, but I want it to be a simple one like that so that people can just understand. So what is credit? Why is it important? Why is having a handle on your finances important?
First of all, it gives you the freedom financially that a lot of us don't have. The worst thing I personally, what gets to me is when people say, well, I can't do X, Y, and Z because I have to wait till I get paid. Or I can't do this until I wait till I get this.
It kind of sounds like me right now waiting for unemployment, Miss Moody.
See, you know what? I'm sorry if I stepped
It's
on
okay.
toes, but
It's
really
okay.
the truth. And
It's
so
okay.
For me, that is not how I feel that people should live. And so
Sure.
having credit gives you that opportunity to get the things that you want and be able to pay that back at on your own terms. You don't have to feel the stress of not having something when you need it.
Right.
Credit gives you that flexibility. It's there for you when you need it. It's not a debit card. It's a credit card. That's an emergency. So when something happens like now, you're not scrambling. You're still able to keep your head above water. It is such a great thing to have at all times. It keeps you ready even when you don't feel like you are.
Sure.
So if I have bad credit, what do I do? Say my score is a 550. What do I do, Miss Moody?
You pay her.
Oh, okay. So I will find someone
Period.
such as you.
That's it. I mean, that's a simple answer to the question.
Beautiful.
Period.
To be realistic.
Cool.
But to be realistic, though, because I know that money is something that a lot of people are having issues with. Because paying me, it sounds easy, but when you don't have it, you don't have it. So what I like to do is I like to educate people on ways that they can do it themselves. And then also there are some things that we do as a professional that they're unable to do. My job every day is to sit and learn the laws and educate myself on different things that I need to do to make sure I'm able to get results for my clients. Now, if you're having a regular 9-to-5, or if you have kids, you got a full day every day, you may not have that time to do the things that I'm able to do. And so you may not get the results that I'm able to get, but you can still do it yourself. You can dispute different things. First of all, know what's on your report. Get familiar with your report. A lot of times people hide and run from their credit report. Right. The permit doesn't delete what's on it. It's still going to be there. So you have to attack it. You have to face it head on. Once you realize what's on there, then you want to figure out ways to improve it. Figuring out what's holding you back the most. I do have live sayings or live teachings that I do every single Thursday, so I can help people know what to look for, what to do, how to fix it themselves. And then if all else fails, and if you are able to do it, you don't have the time, you got other things going on, you have the finances readily available, then my business will provide that service for you. But you definitely want to know what's your credit, what's inside of your credit report, understanding how to read a credit report, and then actually executing whatever plan you have to fix it. You have to fix it. It has to be done.
That man, you really broke that down, and actually you kind of answered one of our other questions. So with that being said, what do you feel like the biggest misconception is about money and financial management as a whole?
People think having money, especially if let's say they're a celebrity, or they have a really YouTube celebrity, or whatever the case may be, and they may have a good amount of money that they don't need credit. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. They were like, well, if I have money, I'm okay. I can buy it myself. Mm-hmm. Credit is not for really the needy, to be honest. Mm-hmm. It is a way that people they want to help you, but they don't know anything about you. So it's a way that they can see if you're a good borrower, if you're a good person. They don't know you personally. That's just one way to identify who you are and how they can help you and how you can help them. So it's a relationship that you can build based on your personal credit score. Even big companies like Walmart, you still use credit. They use credit to purchase items that they put on their shelves. When you pay for those items on the shelves, they use that money to pay back that credit. They have lots of credit cards, and they're Walmart. So with that being said, no one is exempt from needing or wanting to or should have credit. Everyone should have. some form of credit. It's a way that people can see who you are. They can get a connection with you, and they can find ways that you can help them, and they can help you. You can build wealth simply on credit.
So do you feel
Facts.
like your credit report is like your criminal background report, but for credit? Seemingly.
For finances.
It tells you a lot about
It's like a
what you
Carfax.
Right.
Yeah, what you do, how often do you pay back? What are your risk factors? I mean, that all determines what. But I personally want to take it a step further. I'm just saying, as an individual, it tells a lot about you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're the kind of person that'll buy something and not pay for it, and I'm just looking to get with you, and let's say we're getting ready to get in a relationship, I don't know if I want to be with somebody like that.
Right.
Because if you can just walk up on your own stuff,
Right.
that's what you do for me.
Right.
That's just how I look at it.
Them some good characteristics to look.
Talk black to me.
Talk black to me.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
But it's the truth, though, because if people were to do that, if they meet somebody and say, hey, what your credit score is,
Yeah, right,
they were
right.
able, they were able to take a look at it and see the things that they did and didn't do. Not to say people make mistakes and can't get better, but it just gives you a better idea of who you're dealing with.
Right. Okay.
Oh, that's for real. I'm gonna start doing that. Not that Credit Karma neither. I want to see the whole one. I need them
Right.
see
They
your
don't give you
experience.
two. They
Credit
only give you two.
necessity.
Yes.
So the importance of a financial advisor or manager. What is the best advice you think you could give someone who's in need of that? Who needs to, I guess, get it in order, get it together, so to speak?
First thing first,
Right.
the sooner, the better.
Mhm.
Don't wait for it. How important is it to you? How important is your life, your family life, the people behind you, your children? How important are they for real?
Right.
If they really are as important as you know them to be in your heart, then you have to make sure that your finances are in order. I'm talking about all of them, not just in credit, but even with life insurance. I'm a licensed insurance agent. So even with life insurance is not for the person that signed up for it. It's for the people that you leave behind when your time is expired.
Right.
You have to make sure that people are in a good position even when you're not here. So you care while you're here, have that same energy when you're not here. People need to be able to still survive no matter what happens. Financial services is so important. If I would have known then what I know now, and I know that's so cliche, but if I did, oh my goodness, where would I be? Think about that. That's something that you definitely want to keep in order. I really encourage anybody to not only look at your credit, budget your money. It will change your whole life. You're talking to somebody who started 2 years ago that just had a $300 credit limit. Now we're at almost $500,000 in credit.
Ooh.
And this is just the personal side. This ain't even including my business side.
Dang.
You see what I'm saying? Who knew? I never thought that. You have to get out of the poverty mindset. And I think that you're thinking that you're not worth it, thinking that you can't get it, because you can get anything you want to do. You just have to put in the work, and don't be afraid of the work. Failure is a part of the process of succeeding. And that's okay. Right now we're in a position you don't know. Now that you do know, after listening to you all this week's episode,
Right.
there's no more excuses as to why you can't do it.
Mhm.
You can do it. You have to do it. It ain't even a choice right now at this point.
Right.
If you're depending on your job as one stream of income, then you're already behind.
Already.
We need to have other ways to make it happen.
Yeah, it has to be at least two. You have to have 2 or 3. You have to have 2 or 3 at the minimum. At the minimum, if you want to.
At the minimum. And if the pandemic taught us nothing else, it should have taught us that. Finances are everything. Budgeting your money, it takes time. But budgeting your money saves you so much money over time. It's just even something as small as a $10 subscription to something. But if you do that times a year's time, that's $120 that you spent on something you didn't even use it. That money can be reallocated. You can give that to someone. You can help someone else start their own, college fund or whatever it is that you can do. If you don't want the money, reallocate the funds and give it to somebody who does. I'm sure you can use $120. I just don't want to throw it away.
Yeah, that's my phone
Knowing
bill.
what you spend and knowing what you're receiving and being able to maximize on what you have. I mean, that's just it, really.
Sure.
Right.
All right, so we won't tie you up too much longer. We got 2 more questions for you. Go ahead.
Yeah, fine.
Yes, darling.
And it's
Gotta
so
love,
nice.
gotta love Tisinda, man. Gotta love Tisinda, guys. And I will say on a personal note, really quick, I met Tisinda maybe about 3 years ago. Maybe about 2 or 3 years. Yeah, about 3 years ago. And we were working in the same place, much like, you guys, how y'all end up meeting, right? And so when I met her, she great person, great personality. And especially from being from Florida, really down to earth, right? She's an Aquarius too. She is an Aquarius as well.
Hello.
Yeah, and so being that an Aquarius has a lot of different, plans, different things, very creative all over. You know what I mean? So she has a lot of knowledge, and I know I wanted to be able to continue to keeping up a friendship with her because she's very resourceful. And Tisinda, you definitely are doing your thing, and I'll be seeing you out there every Thursday on Facebook. You guys can definitely take a look at her seminars that she does, and it's every Thursday. Consistent content on your finances. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to thank you, Tisinda, for definitely coming out and just sharing some jewels of finances and how important it is, and especially with Breaking Chains Financial, that speaks volumes within itself.
Absolutely.
Right, without saying anything else and adding to it. But before we do let you go and continue to enjoy your day, Tisinda, how can the audience find you? Where can they find you?
Oh, yes. Thank you so much for that, too. And I really appreciate even the opportunity to be on the show, to be able to share as much information to so many more people. I am grateful for that.
It's our pleasure.
I
Thank
am
you.
everywhere there is to be as far as the mainstream social media platform. So I'm definitely on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Twitter, Periscope, and Nextdoor. So,
Come on now.
So we just need to Google.
I just heard about Nextdoor.
Oh yeah, Nextdoor is the best kept secret. I mean, and it's local too. So it's for people that's around your area. So if you're selling something and you don't have a way to get out, as far as a vehicle, you can still go door to door. I mean, they right in your neighborhood. So I love it.
And it's just Breaking Chains Financial on everything.
Yep, Breaking Chains Financial and everything. My name is Tisinda Moody. So if you can't find it that way, just type it in. You Google it, all that'll pop up. I am always here. My 1-800 number is 1-800-495-4775. Definitely here to help you. We do free consultations. So if you're not sure, hey, this is something I want to do. I'm not sure of my finances. Do I need to pay someone or can I do it myself? I'm honest. I'll give you that information because I'm trying to give to you. I'm not trying to take anything from you. So if you can do it yourself and you may not need my services because you're in a decent place where you can do it on your own, I'll tell you that information as well. And if you need a little bit of help, I am honest in that area as well. So you decide which way you want to go, but we're definitely here to help our people.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Moody. We appreciate you for coming on and being a part of the show. Remember, you can reach her at any social media platform, everything, right? Everything was
Breaking Chains
Financial. All right. Well,
Yes.
thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, Miss Moody.
I will do. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, y'all. If y'all need me now, tell Shay to give you my information. I got y'all. For
Oh yeah,
so y'all
I'm gonna be tapping in.
Yeah,
reach out to
definitely.
me. I'm here.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be tapping in.
Once
and
I
sending
get-
people
once
your
I-
way.
Once I get my unemployment check.
It's good. If you meet with her, you might not need that unemployment
Right,
check. If
right,
you
right.
meet with,
Right.
if you meet with her, you can
Right.
break the unemployment chain.
All right,
have a
you
blessed
too,
one as
Tisinda.
well.
Take care. Have a
Thank you so
good
much.
one.
All right,
Thank you so
Enjoy
much
your
for being
weekend.
Peace,
here.
love, and light.
All right, guys. So that was awesome. I hope you guys learned as much as we did in that. But we're gonna keep this thing going. So of course, we are still talking about money. We have another guest that we are preparing to have come on for you guys. So we're gonna take a quick little second and we'll be right back with y'all. So stay tuned.
Thanks for joining us here at the RV show out at the Cobb Galleria. We had an extraordinary time. We had a lot of different individuals who came to us with their pains and that they've been dealing with for years. And we've actually been able to stop it in a matter of seconds.
I couldn't do that before. You see this? I couldn't do that either. And the pain is dissipated down. I can now move my shoulder, move my neck. I love this stuff.
Hi, my name's Kathy. I'm from Marietta. Yeah, I have osteoarthritis. Tried it on my neck and my neck's feeling better. Tried it on my hand and I can actually move my hand without a lot of pain, which is the first time in quite some time that I've been able to even do that. So yeah, this is great. I'm definitely going home with a bottle.
All right. We're back. And if you just saw our last commercial, you saw superstar.
And my pinky, my finger hurt.
My elbow hurt.
Listen, so with this product, all you literally need is just a little dime size amount.
I can't really move my finger.
Listen,
Rub it.
they're a little crooked and crusty, but listen.
What you
On the
got
word.
in there? This don't really. What this?
Superstar.
What is this doing? This,
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
it's like what this?
Y'all really don't.
Oh, it's a little tingling.
It's a little tingle.
Oh my.
you see
Oh,
what
it
happened?
smell
Do you
good.
see what happened? Do you see?
Still
Listen,
commercial for the
superstar.
sponsor.
Oh.
Products.
Oh, I'm able to finger again.
Oh Jesus! Well,
Finger what?
Finger in between them
I'm
teeth to
sorry,
get whatever
guys.
got
We
stuck
went
in
far.
between. But with that being
I'm
said,
sorry.
now we are definitely back, and we're here with our next guest. Energy.
Hey.
I felt like I should say it
brother.
like that. I felt like I should say it with
Yeah.
some energy.
What's good?
Got the brother energy.
You
in
gotta
there,
hold the
man.
mic up a little bit, energy. We can,
Yeah, I usually don't do this. I'm really like behind the scenes
Sure.
type of guy.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate
well, we want
you,
some
man.
energy, bro.
It's the financial
Hey,
literacy
you know what I'm saying?
guru.
You get it close enough to me, you're gonna feel it regardless. You
Yeah.
know?
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
It's flowing through me. You know what I'm saying?
Joe.
Closer to the mic.
Okay,
Yeah.
Right there.
Like you about
Right
to,
there.
like you about to spit a nice little 16.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you.
Do it like you the hype man. Hold that thing.
Nah, for real.
Well, first and foremost, energy, man. Welcome to the That's How You Feel show, man. Thank you for coming through.
Appreciate y'all for the
Welcome.
invite.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate y'all for the invite.
First and foremost, if don't no one know who you are, tell us who you are and let us know how you feeling right now.
I'm one of the co-owners of Authentic Empire Music Group.
Okay.
We just did a deal with Atlantic with a partnership with 1017.
Okay. Who was that? Who was 1017 and
Well, that's Gucci Man. You know,
Okay.
that's Gucci Man.
All right.
For the people.
So yeah, we just working. We got artists. We are a full service entertainment company as far as like we service independent artists all over the country.
Okay.
Pretty reputable brand.
Sure.
You know, so we teach everything from how you do your publishing to understanding royalties, understanding how to get your music mixed and mastered, understanding how to set up the foundation for your business,
Yeah.
understanding that you are a business, and
that's
so on and so forth. We
That's
just
cool.
do the foundation and stuff for the independent artists and just build them.
Absolutely.
We have our own artists as well that we promote.
Oh, cool. Give
We
us
got
one
Euro
or two.
Got It, Jeezy Escobar,
Okay.
GA.
Hey.
We just signed this new guy called Money Moo. He's really, really dope.
Yeah, he fine.
We're looking to sign a couple of more artists. So we just building. Fujiano. So
Yeah,
we just
fool.
building.
Yeah, I
So we
bet.
just signed two producers, Drummer J,
Okay.
33 Booming.
Mhm.
We just dropped a song 2 days ago with Money Moo featuring Moneybag Yo.
Okay. Yeah.
Fujiano. Then we just did another
Okay, Fujiano. All
video
right.
we just did. You know what I'm saying? We did one with my artist Fujiano. Featuring the baby.
Yeah. Right,
Okay.
right here too, right? Y'all shot here at the
we shot
studio.
here, actually, yeah.
What's up?
Oh, that's
it's a
good
dope
business.
Spot. Dope
Okay.
Yeah, with
spot.
Rod
So
on
what
it.
inspired you? What inspired you to get into this part of the business, especially with the fact that you helping up and coming artists? That's big.
Well, you know, I've always been into the music per se. Me and Uzi, I don't know what you're going about here. You feel me? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Uzi, I'm all that.
Okay, yeah. We've been friends for over 20 years. So, I've always been in the music, you know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, I started to evolve into more of the financing side of understanding how money works and things of that nature. So I'm the CFO. I handle all of the back end stuff. I'm really kind of behind the scenes for the most part.
The grown man getting to the bag.
Right.
Well, you know, yeah.
I can tell by us watching the shades. If y'all can't see, he in here fresh to death on all of
It's
us.
just instruments. That's
For
all.
sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So go ahead.
No, go ahead. You great.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh man, he interested in me, man. So how you get started? Like, what inspired you, dog? Like, you know, at what point?
It just depends on which dynamic you're speaking about. Like
The money. This all about money, dog.
Well, I always been interested in how money work. You know, I see where a lot of the driving force comes from a lot of people. It's the motivation for what a lot of people do.
Absolutely.
And so I just really got interested in what can control people, like what is driving us to do things every day, and it led me to the money. And I just go on a financial journey, just studying billionaires. Like, I really just started wanting to master how they thought. So, and they just.
So it's self-taught.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Brother been on that shit.
Yeah, I've been on it for a while though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Everything just coming together perfectly.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. Okay.
All right. East side,
I
west
should
side,
have
you
known
west
if
side.
you said, well, yeah, I should have.
Passion and
Era
purpose
high
come
graduate.
together.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Real Atlanta.
Real Atlanta?
Real
Oh,
Atlanta.
That's it.
Red Clay. You feel me? Yeah.
Speaking of Red Clay, you getting it out the mud, dog. And I like I said, I'm appreciating you being on the show because you're representing that subsection of us out here, you know, who's actually getting up every day, you know, brushing your teeth, I don't know if you got your pistol on you, but you put your pistol in your pocket, you say your prayers, and you hit the block, and you get the money, you know what I'm saying? You get to the money, you know? And we're not talking about nothing illegal. We're talking about just getting up and being a hustler.
Facts.
Every moment that you awake, you trying to figure out how you gonna get more money, how you gonna secure that bag.
Well, not necessarily.
Okay.
And I just tell everybody you should always think of this. If you're always chasing money, you always gonna be chasing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, hello.
Right.
You chase the wind, and the wind come with the money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't have nothing you striving for to do,
Facts. Talk black to
you
me.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Then
That's it.
you ain't gonna be successful.
Cool.
Okay.
You never catch it.
Like real talk, it come with the wind.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
win
Real
is
talk.
inevitable if that's what you chase.
Yeah,
That's true.
it come with the wind.
And so let me ask you, so where does the name Energy come from?
Great question.
Well, I try to veer away from like spirituality conversations. You know what I'm saying? Just because I have my own dynamic and belief on things. But one thing that is evident to me, that energy is everything. You feel me? It's everything. So I wanted to just when people spoke to me, no matter what I look like, I want to always make sure that from the time you say my name, we're gonna have a different conversation.
That's good stuff.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna respect me different. So it's like,
Yeah.
and then it's just who I am as well. So we just all fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
You're gonna catch this energy one way or the other.
For sure.
Yeah, every name can carry a different energy. So when you hit them with energy, that already just
Man, you know.
set the tone. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think about the current banking systems and any of their alternatives?
It depends in reference to what you're speaking about. We talking about
Like the
Bitcoin
traditional-
and the Cash App. Well, I will tell you guys this much, and I've been preaching this for a long time. As you can see, if you go to the Subway or if you go into any one of some of your local convenience stores, they have no more change.
Right.
You either have to have exact change or
Right.
debit cards. So the dollar is going away, and I tell all my people who still got paper bag money and money that's still in their
Shoebox.
Mattresses.
the
Tucked in the
mattress.
wall, right.
I highly suggest that you start thinking differently about how you're financing yourself and what you're doing with your money. Because in a minute, you're going to be tracked regardless.
Talk black to me.
Yeah, for real.
What do you think are some of the biggest challenges that we faced as younger black people trying to get to the money? Are we still caught up in our old ways or trying to do what
Entitlement.
we were? Okay. Why do you say entitlement?
Because you got cell phones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's here.
I got it all right here.
It's here, man.
Yeah,
Like,
just tap in.
you ain't even got to ask nobody no more to become a millionaire. You can go to YouTube.
It's all
We just
right.
don't have. You can't want no handout. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? It's the information age. You don't have to be. It don't matter what color you is. You can do some.
Yeah.
You can put your mind and look at a couple of these YouTube videos. Find something you're interested in. Apply yourself. Use it. It's not even gonna be that hard.
Right.
They ain't even got to see what you look like.
That's real.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's all about, you know what I'm saying, putting in the work and really not making no excuses. Because a lot of people out here who are successful are not making any excuses.
That's real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
None of-
and once
none
you
of
get
them
rid of
are.
that, then all the other stuff don't matter. It's gonna fall in place because you ain't even thinking about that.
That's
You're
real.
only thinking about the win.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
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 Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. It's something that I kind of been adapting. As long as you got an excuse, you're going to always be broke.
Oh yeah, for sure.
As long as you got an excuse.
Sure.
So with that being said, and you've given so many great Jews already, what is the best advice that you feel like you could give to our audience today?
Turn yourself into a business.
Mm.
If you look at my
I
shirt
am a
today,
business.
I got a couple of slack on this because what I said originally. But
Show
look,
that. Yeah, so we can see
listen,
it.
this shirt says, you know what I'm saying, and y'all can just,
The camera
check me
catch
out.
it. It's all good.
Oh,
Yeah,
it say the
yeah,
RCs at the top. What is it?
All lives matter.
Okay.
But LLCs matter more.
Yep.
Okay.
they do.
Feel me? And I don't mean that in no disrespectful manner.
No,
but
for
we
sure.
live in the United States of America, which is a business. It's a
It's a
corporation.
business.
Absolutely.
So you can be 1,000 of
Right.
yourself with more benefits
Mm-hmm.
and more access and more resources by understanding that LLCs and businesses multiply you.
Right.
That's who was getting them PPPs right now. If you got your little
Amen.
LLC or just
Amen.
any kind of business,
Listen,
you're just
man.
able to get them racks.
The
been
sad
on
part
this.
is it took that for people to realize that you should have been a business
Right.
owner.
Right.
Yep,
Right.
exactly.
Being reactive.
Hence why I've been a brand. That's important. That's some good
Instead of
stuff.
staying
That shirt
proactive.
should definitely be out. That's a good shirt.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
disrespect. That's on some real life stuff.
Yeah, it ain't even that. You should tap in though. You know
Absolutely.
What I'm saying? Just
Absolutely.
Like understanding the meaning of what an LLC. Why would he even say LLC? Then you start realizing, okay, damn,
Right.
this is a little different. You know what I'm saying? This ain't what they teaching me in high school. Like, hope y'all in these online training since we taking the time out and we have to be forced for a lot of our kids to be at home, to be homeschooled, that you mix in a couple of these things. Okay, look, they say this, but what about the people who run the country? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
What is a Dow? You know what I'm saying? What is the
The
Russell
NASDAQ, right?
2000? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You should want to
right,
have these conversations
Absolutely.
and go on YouTube, and it might be a learning experience for you and your kids to
Yeah.
do at the
Right,
same
right.
time. But at least they know that they're gonna have to start thinking different, just sparking that interest. You feel me?
Yeah, planting them seeds.
Plant them
That's
seeds,
that's
you know
probably like one of the most important things that I'm enjoying about homeschooling with my kids is that they only know me to be an entrepreneur. So because of that, I've always been like one of the things I didn't say, like art with Aiden or painting with Parker. Both of them are two businesses for my 13-year-old outside of, rep your hood. But that's the biggest thing that I've been telling her. It's like, okay, hey, we've done the schoolwork. Now, what's your business work? What have you done? So Sundays and Wednesdays, those are our days with deliverables, just like how we have meetings. And I think that's so important. Even going back to Derek Grace,
Derek Grace.
he really helped me with that. Like we literally have invested in his curriculum to help with our kids because that is important. Everything that you're saying, I think that it's really just confirmation to a lot of people if this is really what you've been on as far as trying to help our children to realize like we got it.
Yeah.
We got it. It's just what you're willing to put into it. And I think going back to what you said about the phone is a lot of people just aren't putting in the initiative
Right.
and
Being
follow through
accountable.
with
Yeah.
it.
Being accountable
Absolutely.
and putting in that work. Like you said, they want a handout.
Everybody seemingly want a handout.
Right.
But with all of that being said, energy, we've enjoyed you so much. But the real question is how can people get in contact with you? How can they find you so they can get more juice?
Yeah, tell them about the
And
FLP.
tap in. I really don't even broadcast the FLP
Oh,
no
yeah,
more
yeah.
because I stopped doing it. I stopped doing the program because I'm so busy with all this other stuff that we got going on. We just got a 19,000, almost 20,000 square foot space in the WeWork building downtown that we building out to service our independent artists. So I'm kind of like overloaded with all this other stuff. But what I was teaching was it's called the FLP. It's the Financial Literacy Program. And when I pretty much I teach you how to never spend your own money ever again.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
wow.
ever again.
That's
That's what I
smart.
was
Nah,
teaching.
for real.
Yeah. But
Interesting.
it's energy is everything _AE. That's my Instagram.
I'm gonna make sure I add you up, bro.
Check me out.
I learned something for real, man. And any resources, any apps, any books, anything that you think somebody should try to check out real quick before
Well,
you
it's
get
a
out?
couple of them depending on, I got a couple of them. I just got through reading a 50 Cent's book.
Okay.
Hustle
The
Harder,
power
Hustle
thing, yeah.
Smarter.
Yeah.
That's a really good book. But I would always say if you really kind of want to start with like the essence of financial freedom or understanding money, you can read Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's a good
really
one.
good
Yeah.
one.
It's a good
But you
one.
got a couple other of our brothers as well. Like another good one is Jay Prince's book.
Yeah, that's a
yeah,
great
yeah.
book.
Yeah.
Right.
Great book.
Respect.
Check
Yeah.
that one out.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Well, Energy Man, once again, on behalf of all us here, That's How You Feel show, man, we thank you so much for coming through and dropping these jewels on us.
For sure.
You know, letting us know what it is. It ain't really
coming
just
in, tapping with me,
about
bro.
hustling, but it is
You know what I'm
about
saying?
making sure you do what you need to do to take care of your family and expanding your mind and growing what you need to learn in knowledge.
For sure. Hey, one last thing, just in my mind to tell y'all. Credit is what runs the world. So don't be scared of it. You feel me? The America is in trillions of dollars trillions of dollars worth of debt.
Debt.
So ownership is what they selling y'all, but how could you own anything if the
That's already
country that says you own is in debt to a whole nother country?
Right.
So, you just need to think different about understanding what credit is, how important it is, and look up Principles by Ray Dalio.
Ray Dalio. I was about to ask you about that one.
Check that one out for sure. All right,
Yeah.
I'm good though. Appreciate
Thanks
you.
so much,
Appreciate it. Thank
Energy.
you.
Drop the
Energy.
mic.
Right. Drop the mic.
Man, we want to thank Energy so much for coming out.
Right.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
y'all make
you
sure y'all
so
tap
much.
in with the brother, man. And AE.
Yeah, man.
And coming up, we got Conscious with Kev.
What up?
And it's my moment.
It's your
It's your
moment.
moment.
This is my time to shine.
Okay.
Okay.
Time to shine.
Conscious
You
with
shining.
Kev.
You
Okay.
shining.
Conscious with Kev.
Conscious with Kev, y'all. This is the moment where I kind of just give my point of view and my wrap up of what's going on, as far as an aware point of view. You know
Okay.
what I mean? For people that's cut from a different cloth. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
Cloth talk.
We here
Alright,
for
You
it.
know what I'm
Alright.
saying? A little something like that. Now, I was just going to wing it, but being that we talking about money and finances, it's being real specific. So I do want to just give y'all a little bit of my manifesto I just went in on and just typing up yesterday.
He said
Manifest,
whole
sir.
And then we can go into a vibe.
Manifest,
You know what I
sir.
mean?
I
Then we
thought
can go into a
manifestos
vibe.
was like right before you go on the murder spree. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I ain't tell you what was coming next.
Well, kill it. Go
You know
on,
what
kill
I'm
it. then.
saying? Kill it
Go on,
then,
kill
bruh.
then.
You know what
Go
I mean?
on,
Yeah,
kill
because
it
I'm about to
then.
kill this.
Let go.
Okay.
Let go.
All right.
Let's get it.
All right. Just to give y'all some insight on what's going on. So y'all see what's happening right now with the post office and Trump right now behind the mail-in ballots. They're asking for $52 billion for extra funding to pull it off, but he won't do it. This is all just bad publicity for the same USPS that's been on its last leg for the last 20 years. My dad worked for the post office all my life, and he always said that they would be dismantled or out of business one day. Well, that day is here. And during this pandemic / greatest wealth exchange in history, people like Jeff Bezos, who also made $13 billion in one day, has almost doubled his worth off this crisis. Always remember that the elite never let a crisis go to waste. And out of chaos comes order, i.e. acquisitions. So my conscious, be aware, cloth talk message is, don't watch the sheep, watch the wolves. Move as they move. With all the moving pieces after the pandemic and slight recession, Amazon will acquire the post office with its current bad publicity and dilapidated finances for a great deal and take over majority shipping responsibilities and profits for the U.S. and more. Just how Trump will ban TikTok unless an American company such as Microsoft acquires it, which leads to stock losses and devaluation if it doesn't happen. And on top of that, the airline stocks have crashed a great amount, which makes the perfect situation for Amazon to buy one or some of the cheaper airlines that can't make it, like a United, U.S. Airways, Spirit, Southwest, etc., which will help them furthermore corner and monopolize the online shopping market from food to any gadget you can think of.
Wow.
They already bought Whole Foods a couple years ago. Now, he would be the richest man in the Western Hemisphere. But if we look to the East, look to Jack Ma, who owns Alibaba and Alipay. Since we've been in a trade war with China for years, they've been obtaining our intellectual property and making better use of it than ourselves. Currently, Alipay and WhatsApp process most transactions in China. They are already in a dystopian cashless society. Soon that will be here, and Amazon will start offering their own payment system along with other competitors. So we need to get very familiar with decentralized banking systems and cryptocurrencies so we can be proactive and inundate that space. Not just to be reactive and use it and get to it late, but let's create our own cryptos and platforms to use, manufacture and distribute our own intellectual property and goods. Dr. Claude Anderson has been speaking of this for decades with Powernomics. That's the only way you will ever see reparations. Don't ask, take. Like my boy Derek Gray says, don't be sheep, watch the wolves.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And move
stuff.
and do as the wolves do.
Mm-hmm.
And
I love that.
was Conscious with
Message.
Kev.
And that was Conscious with Kid.
Message.
Hey,
Hey,
okay.
It's funny,
dog.
like to even bounce off of that. I was looking at something with Dave Chappelle, and he was saying that how his mom said for the longest that sometimes even sheep have to turn into lions, just so that you can be comfortable being a sheep.
Nah, for
Because they
real.
don't- that's deep. That was good.
I appreciate it for real though. But yeah, Amazon after this, I'm telling you, this whole last quarter, I've been saying this for over a year. This like my little prediction. I wanted to put this on video now so y'all can tap into it later after this junk happen. Amazon is about to acquire all kinds of airline companies,
Oh, everything.
the post office, like all of this stuff, bro. I'm telling you, man, Amazon about like Jeff Bezos about to go crazy, bro. Like he just doubled his worth, like the 190
Right.
billion in like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Better know
in like a few,
what
in
shares
just
better.
just the pandemic time.
Yeah. Stock shares to be bought.
Like
Amazon.
the gap is widening.
Right.
You know what I mean? This your time to get in. It's like if you don't, you will be dying from financial illiteracy before you will be dying from COVID. You understand?
Facts.
Message.
Okay.
Now that's a real message right there.
Right.
For real.
Well,
So you need to tap in.
as conscious what Kiel said, let's stop looking at what the sheep are doing, i.e. Instagram and Facebook.
Right.
I'm just saying,
TikTok.
and start
Wow.
listening and start getting out here and really hunt like these wolves. Because the truth of the matter is, the packs are ready. So I'm with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get it, y'all.
Let's get it.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Here goes a commercial from one of our sponsors.
You took the time to create it. You made sure everything was just right. You got it to the people, and they love it. You didn't just do it for you. This is for the future. This is for the world. You see, this is hip-hop. And now that hip-hop is the #1 genre in the world, it's time that we protect our most valuable assets. It's time to take total control of our careers. Join the movement. Own your masters. You're gonna love the feeling of freedom. Get unlimited copyright registrations for only $50 a month at hiphoptreasury.com.
All right.
All right.
So we're back.
We are back.
I say we back.
Yeah. We back. We back.
With our black-owned business spotlight. And
Okay.
guess who we got in here today?
Got
Woo.
We got Big Cuz in here, man.
You know it.
Rah,
What's
ENT.
happening? You know the vibes.
Yeah,
You know the
God.
You know the
damn
vibe.
Rah, rah to God.
You know the vibe. Peace to the gods
Hey,
and the
now.
earths
Come on now.
already.
First and foremost, Ra, I gotta say thank you so much for giving us this platform and this space for us to even bring this show back to life. You know what I mean?
Blessings,
Yes.
blessings.
It's way more than what we would have ever expected it to be, and we just gonna keep making sure we bring dope content to you, dog.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, it was my honor. You know what I mean? I think my accountability is to create opportunities for my young kings and queens to do their thing. You know what I mean? Like I said, at the
Appreciate
end of the
it.
day, I'm all about culture preservation and generational wealth.
Yep.
You know what I mean, we are the content to make this world move.
We
So
are.
That's it.
So,
We're gonna show you better than we can tell you. I'll leave it at that.
Come on, I like that. Show
That's why we wanted you on.
You know the
Show me
vibes.
say.
Yeah, that's why we wanted you on this segment right here because we
Absolutely.
already knew. I said, bro, got to tap in
Gotta
on
have
this.
it.
Like, you
Gotta
know what
have
I'm saying?
it,
You
for
be
sure.
dropping gems, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, homie.
anything you want to drop or let the people know while you here, while we got a couple of minutes of your time? I know you're busy, so first I'll thank you. Thank
but
you.
I appreciate it, and I am busy. But my main thing is because the topic, was about money or finance, wealth,
securing the bag.
securing the bag, securing the check and the bag.
Absolutely.
I speak about that a lot. You know what I mean? But one thing that I would like to say is, ultimately, as a culture, as a people, as an industry of our people of color, we have to ultimately attach ourselves to the platform that's making billions and multi-billions dollars and $1 trillion.
Yeah,
If we don't attach ourselves to that catalog,
Absolutely.
then
We'll be
we're
left
losing
out.
the battle. Because if you don't got your bag right, you can't go to war. We're in a spiritual war, so it's not about the money, it's about the tactics. So we are applying raw tactics in everything we do and everything we're doing. And because we're talking about the wealth, we can't talk about traditional things because wealth isn't built on traditional ways anymore.
Come on.
Right.
We are in a new technological, advanced state of execution and everything and advancing. And because of my assignment, my spiritual assignment, my manhood, my obligation and commitment as a black man, I've been blessed to be able to assemble an elite team, an agency, the Raza Agency.
Okay.
No, I was gonna ask, like, what's the name of it, man? You got
Right.
No doubt. The Raza Agency it's an acronym. It's Resource Acquisition Specialist Agency, and what it is, it's an elite team of specialists in all aspects of business, creative arts,
Absolutely.
technology,
For sure.
engineering, math, everything that makes our
Science,
culture,
yeah, sure.
everything that we created.
That's good.
Everything that we own.
Initially.
And initially
That's good.
embodied and,
That's it.
and introduced
That's it.
to
Come
this
on,
earth.
come on, give it a
You know,
word.
we are the wrath and we are the representatives of this new era, this next generation. The Raza Agency is an elite team of specialists and a network that's global. It's not limited to Atlanta. It's not limited to a state or county. But we have operating and we are operating as a collective union. And we're moving in a very strategic way to make sure we can empower our not only our community, but our culture.
Absolutely.
And the essence of our culture and the intellectual properties of our culture. And being blessed to be able to identify certain things, I knew I had to assign certain people who are specialists in certain areas.
That's good stuff, right.
And my first general who has been assigned is the founder, CEO, and the father of Hip Hop Treasury.
Okay.
And Hip Hop Stocks.
Okay.
And I'm not even going to try to explain to you not only the equity and the importance of what this young man is about to bring and share with you guys, but the importance that it means to us as a people, as a community, as a universe. You know what I mean? Everybody that exists, we have equity that's been hidden, suppressed, and we about to take it back. And like I said, we're gonna show you better. We tell you.
Yeah,
and I would like to introduce my general of the Hip Hop
Okay,
Treasury,
okay, he on
founder,
deck. Okay,
CEO, my man,
bet.
Kiel Munsa,
Okay, man.
A.K. Musa.
Before we
AKA
get
the
Kiel
ghost.
to come out here, we gotta.
Hey, Musa.
We first just want to thank you so much again,
Yeah.
Rod, for just coming
Yeah.
through. We also got a good message from you. We got a good video, so we want to shoot to that. And then Kiel, listen, you up next to the hot seat. I can't wait to hear the Jews.
That's what's up. And I
Can't wait to
appreciate
hear
y'all.
it.
Y'all keep doing y'all thing. I'm
What's
proud
up?
to be a part of y'all team. You know what I mean? And supporting y'all means a lot to me because y'all giving a message to the world.
And vice
You know what I
versa.
mean?
That's
So
right.
salute.
That's what-
Let's keep
that's what this
moving.
is all
You know the
about.
vibes.
You know
the vibe, right?
Yeah, if you ain't fucking with the
All right,
movement,
Rah
keep it
Rodney
moving.
T, Raza Agency, baby.
Yeah.
That's it. Raza
That's how we
Agency.
follow you. Follow you, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
it.
Rah ENT in the house. Appreciate it, cuzzo.
sir.
Message from Rod. Let's go, and we'll be right back.
Our culture, the hip hop culture is one of the most dynamic cultures in the world. Of course, y'all know that. But to be able to be a facilitator of something that I believed in was, what could you do instead of talking? For me, this was an investment that made sense more than anything in the world, because if I could secure the base to create content production where we can actually create, produce, and control the narrative of what we produce, our intellectual properties, our creative ideas, and creative content, I think this would be a great idea, a great situation to really secure our change in economic and society.
All right.
All right, and we're back. And as Ross said, we're back with Mr. Kiel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're black.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, we black.
We
Yeah,
still
all
got
black.
the vibes.
Yes,
Always.
yes.
Melanin popping.
We still got the vibes going on, man. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on,
Hey,
man.
thank y'all for the invite. Thanks to Raza Agency, you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying, for
Yeah.
the enterprise
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
infrastructure, you know.
Absolutely.
Man,
Right,
and the
right.
connections, right? Man, the connections.
God time, you know.
So,
Always.
first and
Right,
foremost, before
right.
we do anything, we got to know, who are you and how are you feeling today, man? How you feeling?
How I'm feeling?
How you
blessed.
Okay.
Man.
Blessed.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm at a council
That's
of
universal. I
you
like
know,
it. Right.
like peers that's touched by the spirits. You
For
know what
sure,
I'm saying? We out
absolutely.
here spreading financial knowledge,
Right.
increasing financial literacy
That's
of our
what's up.
communities. You know, we on the airwaves, so this is international
Yeah.
immediately. So you know, I'm
Mm-hmm.
feeling blessed. And
For
who
sure.
am I? I'm a servant of the Most High God here. You
Absolutely.
know, operating in the financial industry
sure.
on
Okay.
our behalf.
Come on now.
Okay.
Representing
Good
us.
energy.
So formally, what's your name and what do you do?
yeah, let's get back to this. Let's break this down.
Hey, okay. For all the people who ain't catching the vibe, help them people. For
I'm
all the people
Kiel
who don't got the
Munsa.
vibe.
Kiel Munsa is the name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, what I do is I operate Hip Hop Treasury and Hip Hop Stocks.
Okay.
Hip Hop Treasury is a treasury for hip hop assets. So hip hop entrepreneurs are the number one most producing entrepreneurs on the planet as far as valuable digital assets with the music and videos. So, you know, we have a machine that allows them to register, evaluate, and monetize all music, videos, and animations and photos. And IP.
Yeah.
That's what hip hop treasury about right there.
That's good stuff.
You know, and hip hop stocks, you know, at the other end of that, once your value is identified, registered, you know, and monetized, then we get into the money, right? That's cryptocurrency. You know, that is what money is. Just last month or earlier this month, United States of America is allowing banks to accept cryptocurrency as current assets, movable like liquidity. So right now we have an opportunity to store all value. So once that music, videos, and stored value, these airwaves that y'all pushing out, we evaluate it. It's money, literally. Evaluate, boom, straight to the cryptocurrency blockchain.
Speaking of that, make
and
sure
that's
that
what
you
we do.
guys like, comment, and share on YouTube, Facebook, and all that, so that we can get those monies. Yes, subscribe,
so you can get
those
this
monies.
money.
You know what I mean?
Nah, it's real though.
It's real, for sure.
No, it's very much so real. I mean, Energy was sitting here. He said something that was very important. He said money is currency. Currency is the spirit that's flowing through us, and you got to keep it moving. You know, this is kingdom business.
Okay.
And kingdom business is all about, utilizing your skills and your talents and magnifying them. You know, times 10, times 100, times 1,000. It's a game.
It's
It's a good game to play. So right now we
Because we got a
utilizing.
good ROI.
Yeah, it's about that. We are the number one investment.
For sure.
You know, young African American hip hop entrepreneurs, including y'all, is the number one safest bet when it comes to investment.
It is.
You know,
It is.
everything that stems from our spirit through our mind is IP, and it spews through the digital world and creates the most value that they ever heard of and seen.
IP is intellectual property for you.
Yeah, so that's what money is.
We are the best export.
Yeah, that's what we doing. We making money as we speak, right?
Yep.
Right.
Literally.
Books selling on Amazon right now.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
How did you get started? How did you know this was your calling? What inspired you?
Words.
Yeah.
You know, they say the word of God in the beginning was a word. The word was God, and the word was with God, and the word. Well, you gonna hear some words in your life, and my mama taught me what to do with those things. She said, find out what they mean.
Yeah.
You know, so I would never finish any sentence until I understood the words in the sentence, and that led me down to understanding.
Wow, that's
and,
amazing.
And literally, I realized people talk about money so much. I say, what is that? That's the first word I Googled. So Google, thank God for Google. Technology is real.
Right.
So, you know, you Google a word, you read a definition, you know what I'm saying? And you go from there. So what is money? You know, then, you know, what is value? What is financial engineering? You know, what is promissory? You know, bill of exchange. What is a stock? What is a bond? What is interest? You know, these words have definitions and the need to know what the fuck was going on.
Right.
You know, made the nigga read.
Yeah.
And you know, then you get to
Knowledge is
knowledge.
power.
And now you turn from a nigga to a king and a god. You understand? Because you can understand. And that's what it is. You know, so the need to read.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what led the path.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. I really like
I mean, hey, we talking about money here?
Yeah.
What y'all want to talk about? I say we got 5 minutes and 3 seconds. Let's do something here.
I didn't want to keep. I'm gonna keep asking all the questions.
If not, I say
I got a lot of stuff I want
He
to know.
said, let's go, man.
Let's do that. Let's ask questions because what I truly believe is that in any situation you want to milk the value of the moment.
Right.
You know, because money is
Seize
about
it.
value.
Absolutely.
So let's find the value in this moment.
Exactly, Mundo. So, what would you say would be the biggest misconception about money in your point of view from someone coming in from my direction? You can already answer it.
That you got to work for it.
As opposed to,
I mean, money is technically currency, energy. Technically, when you think about commerce, like we about to spend some money, it's a medium of exchange. It's the thing that you use to document what value
they're
is
swapped out. Yeah.
on. It's the paper.
Right.
As opposed to barter.
Right.
It is the value that I have for you since you got this platform for me. Money is not something that you have to work for. That is just the hardest way to get it, actually. You can mint money, and cryptocurrency shows us that. That means you can bring it into existence. Every money system has a mint. So every central bank has a mint.
Right.
They snap their fingers and create it. So that's a way to get money. You know?
That fluctuates inflation
You
and
know,
deflation for sure.
Countries, nations, and cities, they issue bonds and
Treasury
companies.
notes, yeah.
That's a way to get money.
Right.
Bond. You know, there's a lot of ways to get these things. I can promise to pay you something. That's a promissory note.
Right.
So there's a lot of ways to get these things. As I started to read what current assets are, and that cash was just one line, and it was like 85 things that represented money. And I started to say, hey, this cash may be hard to get because they ain't letting me get this job, or they ain't letting me do this or this or that. But which on these lists can I acquire or create?
Yeah.
You know, and then that's when the game really began.
Right.
You know.
You are so full of knowledge, and I love this whole as Ross says, this whole vibe. My question would be,
you know, the vibes.
Vibes.
That's that Rod tactics. Yeah, that's the vibes.
So within that, like I'm big on workshops. Everybody knows I'm big on workshops and books and all of that. That's my thing. So my question would be for you, is that something that you're going to be doing, especially with your businesses and everything like that? Because these are things that people need to know. Our people need to know. They need to be able to get connected to somebody like you with that kind of knowledge. Because the thing, what you said is, like you said, work is probably one of the hardest things that you can do. But the other part is, a lot of times, and it's just being honest, a lot of times people are lazy to the fact of doing the work that you've already put in. And so because of that, we need the light. Another king or queen that's willing to shine the light that we all internally have. But sometimes you don't see it because you don't realize that you possess it. So with you being a king that has that power, is workshops. Is that something that you're possibly going to do, something in the future?
I'll say, as God sees fit, that's happening every day, and that's going to happen as He sees fit all over the world, digitally, all as He sees fit, as we see fit, and collectively put our energy in making sure that happen. You know, that's destined. At the same time, the let's just be very clear where the workshop exists.
Right. Come on.
Talk black to me.
The workshop, the real workshop,
Come on.
is inside of you.
Right. That's where I wanted you to.
The real workshop, like the
That's
only
it.
way
Real work.
to get anywhere is to get inside of yourself. And literally, the only way I have anything to offer to you is because within me lives the kingdom of God and the king and God. And when I am in a situation and I do not have, and I perceive we do not have, and I pray and I'm like, what can we do? There becomes a responsibility.
Come on.
And then I read the word, what is responsibility?
Come on. Come on.
Boy, am I in church? Boy, I'm in church.
No, it gets real. It gets real because the word responsibility comes after you accept
Response. After you
an
get
ability.
response.
You say, hey, I
Come
accept.
on.
You don't have it.
Come on.
You say, I just accept the ability to get my people out of this scenario where we broke as fuck.
Right.
And you say, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I accept it.
Then a gift is
And then
manifested.
from
Come
there,
on.
y'all, the ability comes. And then you respond into knowledge from there, and you just stay on your path inside, and the Most High God, He leads you and directs you. And then you come out with things, and your people show you that they valuable. Now you know the
Look, come on now.
Right.
You know, those are the keys. They within you. That's the workshop. So you can go there now.
Yeah, come on.
You know,
we was
right
here.
now,
I know
and
was
you can
there
just
with it.
be
Come
like,
on.
what? But we can do that too.
That's
A
it.
man can show you, but I was told in the latter days we need no man to teach us of anything.
Right.
Let's go.
For it's gonna be written in our hearts and in our minds and in
That's
our
it.
souls,
Fact.
through our spines,
That's it. Come on.
and that's what I rely on.
That's good stuff.
And if you're not relying on that, even if I bring you something of value, you ain't gonna be able to use it.
Right.
Can't receive it.
Right,
Now that-
exactly.
That's it.
for real.
Man, now that
Man.
was it.
Man.
You went
Okay,
there.
he didn't
Thank
went
you,
to
Cam.
church on him, man.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Cam.
Man,
Listen,
that's
I
what
thought
money
about
is.
it. I knew it was in there.
That's what
I
money
just-
is.
I wanted to make sure that I
That's that money.
asked the right question because you
That's
took
that money.
it right where I knew. Listen, we here.
We talking about money, ain't we?
Vibes,
Right.
the vibes. We
The
here.
vibes,
You knew
right,
it.
for
You
sure.
talking about money, right?
Listen, you knew it.
Man.
That's it. That's a listen. That's a. You went where I needed you
Hey.
to go. Because that's where I'm at. That's
Cue the
where.
little- you got to cue the organ
listen.
music.
Yes, yes.
Nah, for real though.
No, real
right.
talk.
Yes.
You took it exactly where I was trying to go with it because that's my biggest thing. Everybody knows my platform that I stand on wholeheartedly
Yes.
is being self-aware, self-reliant, having a relationship with self. And a lot of times we have muted that voice within ourselves because we allow society to tell us what our voice should be saying and what we should be looking like. That's why I make no apologies for who I am on either side of this thing. So that's why I love it, Kyle.
Yeah, those the vibes.
That's the vibes. Them the vibes. Listen, I can talk to them all day long.
Yeah.
You know, you know the vibes. You know the vibes.
But
You know the vibes.
I seen that our next guest just came in.
Yes,
Kyle,
yes.
listen,
Yes,
we
yes.
gotta have you back, Kyle.
How can we find you?
Yeah.
How can the audience find you?
And about the entire
You
how
know-
that tie in with the hip hop.
You know how I Kiel Munsa. You know the reason it's real like that is because hip hop treasury. It's the most valuable treasury in the universe. Because hip hop artists, we are making music, songs, and videos that are inspiring people, changing their lives, and got the world changing.
Come on now.
That's from our spirit. That IP starts spiritual, so that's our spiritual property too.
Come on.
You feel me? It's time to protect that, and that's what Hip Hop Treasury do. You can find me online, Kiel Munsa, KIELMANSA, and you know what I'm saying. When you see the Father, you see me.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Gonna definitely tap in.
We gotta get Kyle back in. We thank you so much for coming and letting us know how you feel on today. Man, Juice just got dropped. But we see somebody that just came in the building. And J-Kad is here.
That's our
Come
musical
on,
guest.
bro. J-Kad.
Oh,
JK Day.
Okay.
Let's go.
I appreciate y'all for having me, beautiful black people.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you so much.
Peace,
man.
God. Appreciate
really
you.
appreciate you for coming
Thank
through
you,
and dropping the
thank
knowledge,
you.
man, spitting that love. We really appreciate
Yes,
it. You
yes,
will
yes.
be back on the show.
Yes, you will be back.
Have me saying scriptures.
J-Kad.
Have me up here. Oh,
Come on
praise the
down.
Lord.
Come on down. Come on
That's what I'm talking
down.
about. Y'all know
When
the
y'all see
vibes.
this brother come into the screen, you have to know you couldn't
Y'all
miss
know
him
the
because he's
vibes.
so
Can't
tall
miss
now.
him.
You
Y'all
couldn't
know
miss
the
him.
vibes.
So when he came in the room, I'm like, oh, hold up, he's here. He's here.
Y'all know the damn
I
vibes.
come from a little people. I come from little
I'm
people.
taller than bro now. I just fuck with
Y'all know the damn vibes.
Thank you.
That's good stuff. Thank you so much. Welcome.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for being here. We appreciate you so much.
doubt,
Thank
no
you for
doubt.
coming in through the room and letting us look. He came in. All I seen was the NY. I'm like, hold up.
Right.
Up top is
Right,
here.
right.
Up top is here.
So look, this is the crazy part.
What?
So you think up top is here, right?
Nah,
Because where are you from?
New Orleans.
Nah. So I'm gonna tell you. So
Okay,
Very
get us
great
right.
question.
Get us together.
So I was born in Nashville,
Okay.
Tennessee. Then I moved to New York. My dad is from New York. But then I moved to France. when I was
Closer
a
to the
kid.
Close to the
mic.
mic.
My bad. Yeah, then I moved to France.
Oh,
When I was
wow.
about 8. Yeah, I stayed there for about 10
Parlez-vous
years.
français?
Of course.
Oh, he only know eau de
I don't know
toilette.
what that was, bro.
He only
I
know
don't
eau
know.
Good try.
I don't
He only
either.
knows eau de toilette.
I don't know. Right. Or Edu Parfum. Parfum.
Right.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
But yeah, so that's my journey.
All
so
right.
born in Nashville, moved to New York, then from New York moved to France, then came back.
All right.
Then moved to the A. And I was back periodically though,
Okay.
even though I was in France for a while. Yeah.
And what's your name? Like how?
Your swagger
do
is
we
up
say it?
top. Though.
Yeah, I want.
Swagger is up top.
I know that was the
It
big
is
question,
today.
right?
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Yo,"
Like how do
I heard her
we
say
his
J-Kad,
name?
then she was like J,
J-Kad,
whatever. Yeah,
right?
J-Kad?
Cade.
I was
Cade.
right.
Yeah, you were. But I know it was a debate though.
Right, it was. You know, niggas got to sound stuff
Right,
out.
right,
You
right.
know, Like,
Yo, I had to let y'all struggle with it.
should have put a silent E.
Yeah,
on
so
it.
so my government name is Kareem Anthony.
Okay. I was gonna say you sure you want to give it that, but okay. All right.
Ain't nobody looking for him.
No, it's
Go
cool.
ahead.
Okay. Cool.
No, but I'm just saying that.
That's my looking for.
right. Ain't nobody looking for me.
Kareem Anthony what?
Well, it's my initials pretty much.
Oh,
JK.
Kareem Anthony.
Diop Johnson.
Diop
So I put the J for Johnson up front and then
Oh,
K-A-D.
Okay.
I got you. That's
So
how
my cousin actually came up with that name
I like it. I
when
like
I started rapping. Yeah, so
I'm K McCole. K is for Courtney. McCole is my middle name.
That's what that stands for.
here we go.
Yeah.
You know what's up. You know what's up.
It's-
So you
I
know the
get it.
vibe.
You know the vibe. Right. You know the vibe. Right.
Oh, well, how long you been doing music then, brother?
About a good 15 years.
About 15.
About a good 15, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vetting the game.
Been my passion, man.
How would
Love
you
it.
describe it? What kind of music do you do? I know that's
Um,
weird.
It's more conscious most of the time. Most of the time. I like to make positive music. You know, not that I don't like the other type of music.
I'm with you.
But it's more me. It's more
sure.
me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to make
and
a
I'm trying to be
legacy, some
myself
history. That's the best
as much
way.
as
That's the best
possible.
way. Absolutely.
I mean, you can make a business decision and go another route, but then you're not being yourself.
That's true.
Right.
You know, and eventually, if you're not being yourself, the real you is gonna come out,
Right.
and you're gonna look
You're gonna
crazy.
lose.
Right.
You're gonna lose.
Right.
Keep,
You
that's why I
will
say
lose.
keep it genuine.
Absolutely.
Right, right, right.
Absolutely.
Keep it real. Yeah, keep it real
yeah.
myself.
So your influences musically, who are they? Like,
You know, I have many. You know, so I would say Jay-Z is one of my
okay,
favorite rappers.
okay,
I like Nas.
okay.
Rakim.
Mm-hmm.
If I can go
Real
with the
bars.
newer guys,
Real bars.
you know, Drake,
Okay.
Kendrick,
Yeah.
J. Cole.
Right.
I could keep going, man.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
hip hop
That's
head,
good
so
stuff.
right.
That's a good
As long
list.
as you didn't say
Good list,
6ix9ine.
though.
Oh my
All
God.
right, so I think this is over with.
You ain't
Right,
gonna say
right,
his name. You ain't gonna say his first name.
With that being said, what triggered you? What triggered you into music?
you know what? Music to me, like, it's always been therapeutic. That's number one. It's number one. Number two, also, when I was listening to music and was not rapping yet, it was depicting a picture of some stuff that I was living.
Wow.
You know, because a lot of the music comes from our neighborhoods, right?
Right.
So you feel like you're part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is that an accent?
I had some. I
I've been
have a
catching
little
it.
song.
I've been trying to figure out. It's-
Right.
he's-
The man just told y'all he lived in France and everywhere.
But
man.
some of that
That don't
sound like
mean
a
he
little.
He said he was in
what
New
is
York.
it? No, but some of it sounds kind of like Trinidad and Tobago.
Right. Yeah. I'm
I don't know.
kinda
No,
like
there's
it-
no Trinidad.
But I'm
It's
just
a-
saying.
I got you. I got
like
you.
from the island. Like I need to watch my girl.
No,
don't
my
know,
Like, I need to watch her.
stepmom is Jamaican though.
See.
So maybe.
Okay.
So
So
maybe.
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 Dude,
Okay,
she made
okay.
some good rice and peas. That's what.
Of course.
That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
she Jamaican. Come on.
Jamaican can't make good. Listen, that's where you from.
Black folks
don't
gotta
mean
make
you know how to
everybody
do it.
Creole.
That's
You know what I'm saying? They gotta just make everybody Creole. That's
Well, I
Right,
really
I know.
am Creole in
Everybody-
real
everybody.
life, so
Right.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying everybody can't do it. That's all.
But I was gonna tell y'all though. So
He probably think we talk crazy.
one of my no, y'all good. One of my best friends, Antonio, he used to rap, and one day he was like, "Yo, just come to the studio." So I went there and I just laid a verse. I was like, "All right, it's cool. I can do that." And then I started going back, and became a passion. From there.
That's good stuff.
I mean, I wanted to do it prior, but I never took the initiative though.
For sure.
You know, until he kind of dragged me into the studio.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what
Yeah,
it
so that's
takes
how it started.
sometimes. That's what it takes
No,
sometimes.
15 years ago.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Sometimes, a lot of times, you find your purpose and your passion. And him saying that about, a lot of times it's conscious, and a lot of times he's trying to make sure it exhibits who he is.
Right.
Like, to me, that's where I find purpose and passion. in
Right,
it.
right,
Yeah,
absolutely,
I like it.
absolutely.
I like that.
So yeah, so music was definitely therapeutic though. It's like a way out for most people doing any kind
Artists.
of art.
It's
You know,
artists.
that's
what we do.
right.
Yeah,
That's-
any
that's what we
creative.
do. Yeah.
That's it. You're right.
Yeah, you
Right.
paint, you rap, whatever you do is an
Absolutely.
outlet for you to express
Yeah,
yourself. So
yeah.
Right.
that's how I felt.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I can put you on blast and say you want to do a hot 16. You don't want to do that?
No.
I'm good. I'm good.
Ah, come on, man. I do 16. You do 16.
That question really had nothing to do with you. Listen,
I know.
Listen,
I got you.
it didn't. He
Go ahead.
really. He swears that he's a rapper.
Man, I can
He
rap.
say he
man.
can rap.
Y'all keep
Oh, yeah,
doing
he
that,
rap,
man.
Hey, give me a 16,
because
man.
of this, and so because of this,
He'll give you
because
one.
of this, he
It'll be
will
10
give you
years.
one. Now, whether or not we'll be able to keep it,
I'll finna say some shit
That
from
would
10
be
years ago
something.
for
Yeah,
real.
he gonna get, I said, he'll give you one from 10 years ago.
but you'll be able to
Right.
Google it and find it from somewhere else. But
Got
yeah, that's it. It's
So
Why you pull my
where can your
keep it in
audience
my back
find
pocket.
You can find me on This Is J-Kad on Instagram at This Is J-Kad, THISISJKAD.
Okay.
And I have thisisjk.com. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Well, your music video coming up, dog. So go ahead and introduce that thing for us. If there's anything else, if there's nothing else that you want to say, you can say it now or whatever, and then just show us your video, man.
Yeah, so the name of the video is Cousins. It's the intro of one of my last projects called Genesis.
Okay.
Yeah. And dope song. It's called Cousins because it's me and my cousin on it.
The one who named you.
Right.
Pretty much.
Got
Pretty
you,
much.
got you.
It would have been weird if
she's
it was
not-
about your uncle.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uncles.
so my cousin is not on the video. I couldn't put her on there because she, whatever happened, she couldn't make it. So, but yeah, that's the name of the song of my last project, Genesis. So, go on my Instagram website. The project is there on thisisjk.com, and that's it.
JK, man. Y'all better tap in, man.
Tap in, jk.com. Thank you so much for being here today.
I'm fucking with your song,
Thank
though. I
y'all.
checked it out.
And we're about to cut to that video. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you.
DeMarcus Cousins, the big fella out of Kentucky, 6'11", 292 pounds.
With the 5th pick in the 2010 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select DeMarcus Cousins from the University of Kentucky.
Money long like dreadlocks. I'm from the school of the hard knocks. Used to be one of the have-nots. I run hard, not stack knots. Where I'm from, they don't give props. Make it out, they must quiz Glocks. Road trains, no drop tops. Not thoughts when they give top. When the summertime coming, might pull up in a drop top. Once you make it to the top, they all wanna see you fly. They pray on my downfall. Good friends just became foes. Good girls just became hoes. That's just how the world goes. Haters just fuel me. Heavy now, that's what drove me. Trust me, then you lose me. I came up, they can stand me. Winners understand me. Haters just envy. On the low, wanna beat me. Cause I make moves like a gypsy. Had the wheel like Jada. Flyer than the NASA. Move smart cause of karma. Buzz hot like a sauna. Rappers turn divas when they start making moolah. Stand tall like Lumumba. Young King messing Musa. I grew up around hustlers. They taught me more than my father. Pop wasn't around. He went ghost like Casper. Had to learn the hard way. Heard they say it's the best way. Had to pave my own way. Now I'm on stage like Broadway. If you want it, then you make ways. Remember, only work pays. I'ma be a baller like I play at the Barclays. I will be a champ. Won't end up like Barkley. I feel bad for Reggie. He shot lights out like Curry. My life is a movie. Shout out to Spike Lee. Making all this cash. Now I'm kicking it like Bruce Lee. Bad boy like Diddy. Ambitious like Jay-Z. Anything worth having won't ever come to you easy.
I hope y'all enjoyed that dope video.
It was dope.
JK.
Yeah. Cousins.
Y'all already know the vibe. All right, so I mean that's pretty much it for this week's show, man. Of Securing the Bag. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. I hope y'all
So much
learned
good
a
info.
lot. Yeah, man, we got some good jewels. We had a great set.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
I
one of-
enjoyed it.
yeah,
That's like that's one of the ones you watch twice.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
with
for
it.
sure.
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah, and pick out some of your best parts. You know, if it's a moment that you might want to catch back on, if it's something you heard from Musa or
Google the shit you didn't know what the hell it meant.
Right.
Google it.
yeah, man.
Google.
Yeah.
Or DuckDuckGo. I use DuckDuckGo. I don't use Google.
Right, because you don't want nothing to be found out.
Yeah,
Right.
DuckDuckGo that thing.
Right. Well, all right. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say nothing. I just wanted to take this brief moment. Today's August 15th. My daughter's birthday is in 2 days. And so, Trin, happy birthday, baby girl. I love you. I can't believe you're about to be 17. Anyway.
Wow, wow,
I want to do mine then.
You want to
Yeah.
Well, yeah, my oldest daughter, she just became 21 on the 12th.
Right,
so,
21. He started before I did.
So,
What do you want?
to my 21-year-old queen, congratulations on another successful revolution around the sun.
Oh,
And I love you.
I said I gotta do mine better. So
Oh, we will
happy
not. We
revolution
shall not be
around the
doing that,
world,
sir.
because you are an amazing child, and you know the world is in front of you, and you just my spitting image. I can't wait to see what else you gonna do, because you are an amazing.
Well, I mean, if y'all sit up here talking about y'all daughters, with my daughter, I wore my shirt. Actually, I'm a proud mother.
Okay.
I'm trying to show your shirt.
Yeah, my shirt.
I ain't know
You
that's
know,
what
I'm a
it
proud
said.
University
I thought
of
it said-
West
I thought it
Georgia College
I thought it said
Okay, yeah.
title
student. And so
Really
her
I thought it
way,
said title max
you title me. Shut your
because it's blue. It's blue and white.
Get your title back.
with Title Max. But yes, definitely shout out to my daughter. You know, I did drop off at college last
Hey.
weekend.
Last week.
So
That's
she
dope.
said the way that she's going to
College
secure
mom.
her bag is going to school, going to college, becoming a lawyer so she can we need more lawyers.
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
lawyers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, for us.
Absolutely.
So this is what she's
Kamala
doing.
No more
Yeah.
free pizza.
Whatever. I
So
can't
shout
say
out
her
to
name.
her. Yay.
Dope.
All right, well, Corey.
Is that everybody?
That
Everybody
is it.
done?
Excellent.
Everybody
Time for
done.
K's final say.
It's time for
It's
K's
time for,
for your final
it's time
say.
for K's final say. It's time for K's final say. It's time for K's final say. That's how you feel.
What you say? What you say?
Okay, so K's final say today is this. remember that we are derived from kings and queens, that we should be the owners, not the lenders, the owners, the lenders, not the borrowers, not the people at the back of the line. And we should not be begging for anything that we already possess. Knowledge is power. Remember that. Hold on to your power. Get you some credit. Get you some cryptocurrency.
Some products and services.
Products and services. Multiple streams of income coming
2 or
into
3.
your home. At least 6 to 7.
That's what millionaires do.
Yes, and we should be millionaires. Listen, everywhere you turn, there should be a millionaire. Change your circle. If they're not thinking like millionaires, they should not be in your circle. Listen, we have to inspire one another and hold one another accountable. So on today, in securing the bag for 2020, Kay's final say is, remember who you are. And if you can't remember who you are, always remember whose you are. That's Kay's final say. And that's it for this week. And that's how we feel.
Yeah.
Peace.
Keep God first. Thanks, everybody. We outro.
Thank you to all our guests as well.
Yeah, and our sponsors, man. And if y'all want to be, y'all be sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. And if you want to be on the show, or if you want to have your stuff advertised, be sure to hit us up in DMs or in our email. Booking that's how you feel show.com. I'm ready to get out of here, man. Y'all have a good one.
Everything's too funny. On
check
IG.
it love.
At DK
Shay Speaks
McCall,
Life.
Shay Speaks Life, guys.
And Google, Amazon, Barnes and Noble.
Look,
and
all of the
definitely,
above.
He said he ready to go.
Yes. And that's the case final say you ain't supposed to say. So get up. Bye.
Sorry, my bad. I ain't
So
wanna be here no way.
disrespectful.
This show went way too damn long. I'm tired of this. What y'all doing next week? I'm ready for that.
He just hungry.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless y'all. Good night.
Good night.